Hey guys, welcome back to another Would You Rather Wednesday. Last week I asked if you would rather be constantly praised for things which you didn't do, or get no credit at all for the good works which you did do. It's a little bit of a complicated dilemma, but before that, as always, a question for next week. Going back to the basics, which I think some of you will still feel rather strongly towards. Would you rather be able to fly like a bird or swim like a fish? Comment down below, and let's get on to last week's question.
Ah.
So, no credit or credit undeserved? As said, it's kind of complicated because it gets down to what your feelings on credit are. Getting credit you don't deserve, people already have imposter syndrome where they don't feel good getting credit for things which honestly they do deserve. And meanwhile, for not getting credit, that's rough because at a certain point, credit is how we look at people giving us respect. It's a thing that we're always seeking praise. We're hardwired towards it. And while I do enjoy doing things for their own merit, hard work is its own reward, supposedly. I think that people still really value occasionally having people be like, hey, good job, buddy. You did a good job. Great work. Certainly, I definitely seek praise at times. Or rather than saying that I seek praise, it might be better to say that when I get praise, it's highly appreciated. It makes me feel like people see me. And it's that seeing people which really is going to matter the most to me. I can deal with the fact that, yeah, maybe people don't actually see everything I do. And I can also deal with occasionally getting credit for things that I don't do. Actually, I think that that might be the hardest thing for me in getting undeserved credit is just that I don't know how to accept a compliment. Praise always feels a little bit undeserved or like it's something that was out of my control. And that does make me feel uncomfortable. But I feel like that's one of those skills that even when you're getting credit for things which you do, learning how to accept the praise is a valuable life skill. And I can learn how to say, hey, thanks, man, even if I know that I'm being mistaken for someone else. It's okay. I can just deal with that. Or maybe I can actually raise up the other person. I can say, wow, I really appreciate that you see the work that was done here, but I can't take this credit. I have to say that John Doe is the person who really you should be thanking. He did so much more work than me. Check him out. So things like that are actually a great way to use that credit which you're given undeserved to raise up others. And the more I'm talking myself into thinking that getting undeserved credit, while uncomfortable, might be better. I do think that there is a viable concern that when I'm given a lot of this credit, which I don't think I deserve, that it starts to make me feel like I can't live up to people's expectations of myself. That people have this lofty worldview of me, and the work I actually do is less relevant. But that comes back to the idea that hard work is its own reward. That I need to find something that I feel passionate about and not worry about if it's living up to people's expectations. Certainly, as I do this channel, I've ran into various roadblocks, but I'm still just trying to make the channel as good as it can be. And praise or lack thereof, I feel a little bit awkward either way. So I think that's my 2 cents on if I would rather get no praise or undeserved praise. I'm going to put myself into getting undeserved praise. But I'd love to hear why you think that I'm wrong, or, hearing why I'm right, getting that undeserved praise. Also really awesome. And on to next week's question of if you would rather fly or swim. If you enjoyed the video, as always, like, leave a comment, and consider subscribing so you never miss out. Until next time, see ya.